A local actor is making headway in the Hollywood industry. Peter Morse is a New England actor who has been active for nearly 30 years. He has played in a number of lead and supporting roles for independent and feature films. Most recently, he was cast in the upcoming Boston film about Whitey Bulger called Black Mass. In the film, Morse plays the role of an FBI agent. To learn more, we sat down with him to talk about his career.
I started when I got off active duty in 1987. I saw an ad in the newspaper, and it was on TV for USA Casting. They were coming to the Hyatt Hotel in Warwick there. I think it's the Hyatt, the one next to the Green Airport. And I just decided I wanted to get into something different. So I went for the audition for USA Casting, and I got cast as an extra to do extra work. That's where it began. I started taking extra stuff just to get a resume going. Anything I could get, I took it. So I get that resume going. With USA Casting, my first thing was Last Action Hero. I was a spectator in that crowd of hundreds with an umbrella. Couldn't find myself. And then I was a featured student in the quiz show shortly after that. And then I just started finding out how to get auditions and started going to different places, started auditioning. It's a long process. You know, I've been told that this business is 99% luck and 1% talent. So if you get that break, you're okay. I've worked with Richard Griffin, Scorpio Films. I was cast as the meatball mobster. You know, he just told me to improv some lines, and I get some lines out of that movie, and none of that. I've worked with Richard Chandler on 3 movies. I played a Hispanic lover, if you want to call it that. I grew my mustache out and trimmed it nice and tight. That movie was called Legless. And then I was in another movie of his called Scrooge in the Hood, which was a spoof on Scrooge. Scrooge in that was actually a drug-dealing pimp. And I was a Jewish mob boss named Abby. And then his recent film, Gilgamesh, where I played the President of the United States. Done a lot of extra stuff, just a couple scenes here and there for a lot of them, but Rick Chandler's the one that gave me most of my independent work. Black Mass is about the Whitey Bulger. I filmed in East Boston. I play an FBI agent. I'm not going to tell you what I did because it'll give it away, but I had one scene, and I filmed with Joel Edgerton. I had to join the union before that, or else I couldn't do it. I got the email from Warner Brothers saying, you know, you got to join the union, you can't do it. So what do? You join the union. But that was great. I have another movie on the Discovery Channel coming out in September. I played Albert DeSalvo, the Boston Strangler. It's called The Confessions of the Strangler. That'll be on in September, Discovery ID. So hopefully that'll give me a little boost. Here Comes the Boom. I was the Octagon gatekeeper when the actors during the filming came in and out of the cage. I was in that Las Vegas scene, which was actually filmed at the Songas Arena, Lowell. I just did The Greens Are Gone. I played a police officer at an accident scene. RIPD, I was the flag folder on the casket and presented it to the lead actress. So I've had some pretty good featured stuff. Black Mass, I went for the audition. They called me back for a director's audition for Scott Cooper, and I was pretty excited about that. That's a score if I got the role or not. And I was away from military school, and CP Casting called me up and said they want to offer you the role. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, this is the break. This is the 1%. We'll see where it goes from there.
It's like the old Woody Allen saying that success is 85% just showing up. You'd be amazed how many actors don't show up or show up late, and we have to get somebody else to take their place. The great thing about Peter is that he understands that Woody Allen saying. He shows up, he comes in early, he does what he's supposed to do, and he sees the opportunities that are presented to him by the local independent scene.
The more experience I get getting lead roles, supporting roles in independent films, that'll make me a better actor for when I become SAG. And so I've probably been in over 50 movies. Probably most of them were all extra stuff, but with the web series I did, Family Problems, that was voted #1 on the internet, LA Web Fest. I played a lawyer and a husband, Henry Soloway. You have to pay your dues unless you get that break, and I've enjoyed every step. I don't regret any of it. Being union now, I just hope I have that resume behind me now that they say, okay, they'll look at it, and I've done all my free work. And if you really enjoy it, I enjoy it. That's why I did so much free work, because I think it's not work if you enjoy it, right? Persistence, never give up. If that's what you want to do, just keep doing it. I mean, I've gone out for, I won't say hundreds, but a lot of auditions, and some of those roles that you think you are perfect for, like a military movie. I've been in the military for 30 years, and I didn't get them. I've been in a couple of military movies, but the thing is, what I find is that when you go on auditions, you could probably give the best audition there. But if you walk in and they're looking at you and you don't fit what they're looking for, you could be a less actor and they'll work with you, if you know what I mean, if you're what they're looking for. So I kind of get over that about the rejections of auditions by saying, okay, that was a good audition, but if I didn't get it, I don't have the look they want. But hey, it's a new world for me now. It's SAG union, SAG-AFTRA, so I have to venture my energy in a different direction to find work that way, as opposed to all the non-union work that's so easy to get.